We appreciate that meeting your family solicitor for the first time can be a daunting prospect for many. Throughout this video, I'm going to talk to you about a few tips that will make that appointment a little less scary for you and a more positive experience, so we can help you find the right solution for you and your family. In order for us to help you and give you the best possible advice, there are 4 things that you should think about and consider when attending your appointment. My advice is to be prepared as far as you practically can be. So, for example, this may mean just having the basic information such as dates of birth, contact details to hand. It's also helpful if we are going to advise in relation to financial matters, if you could perhaps have an idea how much your family home is worth, how much is outstanding on the mortgage, roughly what's your net take-home pay, and do you have any savings, investments or any liabilities. The more information we can have at that first meeting and the more accurate that is, the better foundation we can build on in terms of giving you more accurate advice to your circumstances. But do not go digging for your other half's information. It could land you and me in hot water. I always advise people to be honest. Now, that may be you disclosing information that is really quite private or personal to you, but the more honest you are with us from the outset, the more tailored and specific our advice can be to you. It is always far easier to try and resolve a problem knowing the truth rather than trying to unravel that problem based on a lie. Think about what you want, not just now where emotions are running high, but where do you want to be in 2 years' time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time? Do you and your partner want to be at your child's wedding, their graduation, or even if you have young children, do you want to be sat at that Christmas school play together, showing that joint parenting to your child from an early age? So whilst at the moment you may feel anger, upset, that ultimately will pass, and you need to focus on perhaps putting that behind you, whilst not dismissing it completely, but focusing on what you want to achieve for the future and where you want to be. We always advise you to listen, and that may sound simple, but the reality is we're here to give you focused advice that is going to help you. We will not give you false hope. We will not lead you up the garden path. We will give you realistic, honest advice, and sadly that may mean that you hear things that you don't want to, or you don't agree with, or that you find upsetting. Ultimately, our aim is to find the best way forward for you and your family in what is already a very, very difficult time. You may want to embark on court proceedings because naturally you feel anger and want to perhaps hurt the other party. That is not unusual, but we will always advise you, where appropriate, to consider other forms of dispute resolution, whether that be mediation or arbitration, and we can discuss the possible routes that are most suited to you. If you would like to know more about family law issues, then please do get in touch with us. We are there to help you and support you at a difficult time.